Ooh, sorry. I did not expect to get emotional just now. Look at Damien. Do you want some strawberries, Kieran? Hello. Oh, hello, Damien. Kieran's down for a little bit of a nap right now, and I'm trying to make sense of my existence. I had several wonderful nights in a row, and then, you know, of course, last night I had to wake up at 12:55 a.m. and we had to get up at 4 something to go for our NST. Oh my gosh, I keep hearing the dog whining next door and thinking it's my son. Anyway, this week has not been easy, especially at Status Manateus. And no, I don't know what a manatee sounds like, but I probably sound like one. I may be exhausted, but I am relishing in the fact that we are in the final... He pets himself. That we are in the final countdown. I am ready. I am so ready for this baby to come. You guys gonna come inside? Come in. Come inside. What you making, Kameron?
Popcorn.
Are you tired too?
Yes.
Yes. Are you excited that the last OB appointment ever was this week?
Wait, we got another one?
No. I'm asking, are you excited that the last OB appointment is over?
Oh, yeah.
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 Very excited.
Maybe.
No more driving. Well, we still have a couple of MFM appointments. We have a growth scan next week, the final growth scan. And, hi Squawk. You're very nice and you shouldn't be on the counter, but I'm too tired to care. And speaking of it being our last OB appointment, they did tell me that 1 week prior to 37 weeks, so this weekend at 36 weeks, I am to stop taking baby aspirin. My OB had me start taking it around 12-ish weeks. It's always a little nerve-wracking to stop taking it before delivery because, I don't know, you just come to rely on thinking that, oh, it's keeping everything safe and healthy, and it's really just a precaution because in case you have like an emergency C-section or something, you have to stop taking it. So, cheers to less pills. Yeah, let's go to the swing, buddy. Yeah, he just stands in the swing. He loves the swing though. I bet he could sit in there for like 30 minutes and be happy.
Longer.
Yeah.
Be in here for hours.
Yeah. It's funny because he doesn't even look like he's like really happy or anything.
He just looks like he's...
But that's kind of how I look when I'm happy, just straight faced. It reminds me of when I was in school and I'd be totally content. Just not masking, you know.
Yeah.
My face would be like, and then everyone would, what's wrong? No, nothing. I'm happy, you know. Yeah. No, something's clearly wrong. Yeah, my mom and grandmother were the same way, where they would just like, they'd be content, but just their faces did not show it. That's something I had to learn to do, because it hurt my face at first to fake smile. We gotta head home, buddy. Daddy has to get ready for work. It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh man, I am just slowing down. Whew. I really can't see my feet anymore. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's just this last few days. It's gotten very difficult to walk. And I'm feeling like at her 36-week growth scan next week, she's gotta be at least 7 pounds, I'm telling you. I just feel like she's so big now. I honestly don't know how my mom did it. Like, she carried me, I think, 41 weeks. And I was over 11 pounds and 23.5 inches long. And she, the day that she went into labor, went shopping with her friend, went and got her hair done, like was doing some shopping, walking around a mall, like it was nothing. And then her friend was like, yeah, your belly just dropped. I think you should probably go to the hospital. And she's like, oh, yeah, you're probably right. And then she goes to the hospital. Her friends show up. And then she's like, yeah, I'm kind of not feeling really good, so maybe y'all should go get something to eat. And then by the time they came back after eating something, she had gotten me out in 2 pushes. She's like an Amazon woman, though. I don't know how she carried me. I'm struggling at, like, most likely 7 pounds. I struggled a lot near the end with Kaia because she was almost 9 pounds. I think that was probably the hardest for me. I think there's video footage of me trying to walk back from the pool and I'm just barely like moving at a glacial pace. So I don't know how my mom was just like doing laps at the mall. Just goes to show that everybody and every body is different. I am trying to stay active though. I really want this to be an easy labor. Not that my others were difficult. With Kaia, I got her out in 4 pushes, like 8 minutes, and then Kieran, his head was already out, so they're like, oh, yeah, he's here, and he was out in 2 pushes. And I'm just hoping that this labor is easy like that as well. I think it was hard with Kieran because the process of dilation took so long, and it felt like they maxed out the Pitocin real quick with him. And I think that was because I was on bed rest. So I'm really hoping that me staying active and everything's going to help the process. And it would be nice if it was a quicker labor induction. But yeah, it's kind of blowing my mind that we're here right now at the final countdown, because I feel like we just took a pregnancy test and found out we were pregnant. You know, something that I find really bizarre is this weird knowing that I've had with this pregnancy before we even ever conceived this baby. For some reason, I knew she would be a girl. I knew that she would be born in May. And I don't know why. And this is before we ever tried, before we ever got a positive test. I knew she would be born the same week as my mother passing away. And that 1-year anniversary of my mother passing away is this Saturday, the 11th. And yeah, I don't know why I knew that. It's just so like serendipitous. It's weird. It's crazy that you know, that it's even a year since my mother passed away. I can hardly believe it. It's been the weirdest year of my life, not talking to her on the phone every couple of days. It's gonna be weird not sharing the news with her. It has been, you know. I feel like with my other 2 pregnancies, literally every day I was sending her pictures, you know, little bump dates, telling her how appointments went and, you know, what I was craving, how I was feeling and everything. And she soaked up all of that stuff. She, you know, I think it was one of her favorite things to witness as a mother. Ooh, sorry, I did not expect to get emotional just now. I thought, like, I was just gonna talk about it and then not get emotional. But yes, I think, Saturday, on the 1-year anniversary of my mother's passing, I'm gonna spend the whole day in my sewing room and just enjoy some sewing, get some last minute stuff done for baby girl, because, you know, it's time. She's got to have everything finished. So yeah, Cameron's gonna take over all the toddler duties for the day and let me just sort of like be in my sewing room for the whole day. So I'm really looking forward to that and kind of, you know, connecting with my mother in that way. Anyway, I apologize. This vlog was insane, like all over the place. We're very sleep deprived because of all of the driving and everything, you know, the appointments being really early in the morning and far away. So, yeah, that's another thing we're looking forward to, is just not having to drive out there again, and we'll just have baby girl home and we'll never have to go to LA again. Anyway, I hope that all of you have a wonderful weekend, and we will talk to you again next week. Bye.